Oh, hello. I'm a bit surprised today. I've got a lovely little package here and it's got pictures of caravans on it, so I think I'll have a look, see what we got here. And lo and behold, look at this. Here's a Posse NZ Pale Ale made by Eddyline Breweries, and they're in Nelson, so just have a look there. Lovely. So I'm going to give that a try. So I'll do that while I'm doing some book reviews. So I hope the book reviews come out alright. A bit concerned on one part here. It says it's safe not to drink while pregnant. I think I'll be alright. See you soon. Rightio, I'm now all completely armed, ready to go. Got my drink here, and so we're going to look at a few books for, basically we're having a lockdown here at the moment, so we can't really go anywhere and travel about too much. We can't head out of Auckland, so we're just going to stay here. So what I thought I'd do is talk about 3 books. Now, I've read these books and I found them quite amazing. The first one is called Rome, Sweet Rome by Brian Briggs, this book here. And it's very, very good for like if you just want a short story type thing. It's about 100 pages. But it's full of fantastic things that they've done over 40 years of caravanning. It's got some lovely pictures of all sorts of things, like I think they're tow vehicles and different caravans they've had over the years. There's pictures there, so I'll just see if I can show you some of the vehicles in this. But there's plenty of stories in this about how they started off about 40 odd years ago caravanning, and all their different tow vehicles that they've had over the years. And when I'm trying to find the picture, it doesn't come up. But I'll just have a look here, just bear with me. Where is it? Tow vehicles, it must be in there somewhere. Oh, there we go. So some of their tow vehicles, starting off with a 1934 Ford V8, and going right through to, there's a Mark 1 and Mark 3 Zephyrs they used to tow their caravans. And there's obviously Mark 4, so they must have loved the old Zephyrs. And a Ford Falcon Coupe 1973 there, lovely vehicle. And some pictures, some really interesting pictures of some funny caravans. Some of them are double-decker caravans. Some of them are fold-out caravans. And some of them are caravans you can join together for haulway. And roll-out caravans, right down to caravans you can tow with a little motorbike there. So it's all about their stories and what they've done over 40 years. So it talks about things like trips around the South Island there and the Kaikoura area. Very nice reading and lovely big print, easy to read, especially late at night if you're in poor light. It's really good. So a fantastic book, pictures all the way through, and very interesting reading. So that's Rome, Sweet Rome, which is obviously a New Zealand book there. So that's the first one, very enjoyable. Loved it. Now, the next one I've got here is by a lady called Jill Malcolm. Now, she is very popular in writing material. She has written for magazines and so on. And I'll just give you a little read on the back end. Now, here's the book here. It's called At Home on the Road. And it's a great book. She says most of us have dreamt about it, and some at some stage in our lives, escaping the rat race, hitting the road and seeing where it takes you, making just enough money to get by in New Zealand. New Zealand writer Jill Malcolm didn't simply dream it, she actually did it. And there's a lovely lot of stories in here, the people that she meets and travelling around. I remember one part in here where she talks a bit to someone about she was going to do it for about a month or so, and 4 years later she was still travelling about in New Zealand. So these are some of the people that she's met up with. So very, very lovely book to read. Fantastic. Not a lot of pictures in it. In fact, no pictures in it, but you don't need them, because this book sets your mind going. It really does. It's fantastic. Just to read a little bit more, she found homes for the family of pets, rented out her Auckland house, and waved goodbye to the high-profile job running a glossy magazine to start life on the road in a second-hand caravan with her partner Bill. With no schedule and no real goals, they headed out of town to Home on the Road is a story of Jill's journey through New Zealand, the places she explored, the people she met, and the discoveries she made. Not just about the country, but about herself. Most of all, it's a story about slowing down enough to find out that life is good. So there you go. It's a lovely book by Jill Malcolm. So if you ever see that on the shelves, grab it. It's a great, great read. Now, we've got something here, also something a little bit different. It's for the kids in your family. If you ever go along to second-hand stores or something like that, I believe there's maybe even reruns done on this. But it's something from my childhood that I always enjoyed about, and it's a story about 5 kids in a caravan. And of course, who we're talking about, but none other than Enid Blyton. And this is a very popular book, 5 Go Off in a Caravan. And it's an amazing book about these kids who decide they want to have a little bit of an adventure in a caravan. So they went away, and while they were away on this adventure, the things changed. They came across a group of people, and they weren't too sure about them. So find out what they got up to. This is a very good book. I recommend it to any youngster to read. 5 Go Away in the Caravan. It's funny, and it's like almost like a children's detective. So there you go. There's 3 books for some lockdown reading. Rome, Sweet Rome, and of course Jill Malcolm's At Home on the Road. Can recommend that. No wonder it's got a winner sticker on there. What's that? Wickles Winner Travel Book of the Year. And so these are all New Zealand books, these 2. And of course then we go on to Enid Blyton's 5 Go Off in a Caravan. So there you go. Some interesting reading for the kids, and some great books for the adults as well. Some winter reading. So I hope you like those. And also, if you want to get hold of, not for the kids, but for the adults, if you want to get hold of some of this beautiful pale ale, I'll leave a link down below, because he's got a whole lot of these, and I'll show you a picture up. You'll probably see the picture of the different ones that they do. And I did a bit of investigating. If you're ever in Nelson, apparently this Eddyline Brewery outfit also do pizzas, and I couldn't imagine anything more enjoyable than sitting down in Nelson having a nice brew and a pizza. So there you go. I'll leave the link down below so you can get in contact with them. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's our another book review for the old lockdown, and hopefully we won't be in a lockdown too much longer, and we'll get out on the road. So there you go. Catch you later on. Thanks for sticking with us, and don't forget to like and subscribe and press the old bell so you get some more bits and pieces from us, and we'll catch you then. Cheers for now. Bye.